And we are live on YouTube. Thank you so much, everyone in the chat on YouTube. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on the Twitter space. That's like the Web3 content creation, man. Like, we are everywhere. And thank you so much, Matias, for joining us today. That's a real pleasure. You would have been there like, I think 1 month to 2 months ago, right?
Yeah.
And it was a great episode, so you had to come back.
Great channel, so always excited.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just to make sure everything is okay, like the people on YouTube, please tell us if you can hear us from correctly, if everything is correct. And when we will have people on stage, make sure when you will hear the first guest that the sound is correct and you don't have any issue with it. Matias, let's talk about AssetDash. And you have been busy in the last couple of weeks.
We have been very busy, but it's an exciting time. And
So I'm listening on YouTube, and the quality's great. We're good.
Nice. Oh, okay. Thank you, Matias.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I don't know where the echo coming from. Is that from you? But that should be fine.
I don't hear an echo.
Okay, maybe it was us. Okay, whatever. So sorry about that. You were busy. You launched the Learn platform and prepare a nice event. Tell me more about the Learn launch first. What are the KPIs? Are you happy with the launch? Are you your user also? Do they love it? Tell me everything, man.
Yeah, the Learn launch has been great. I think everyone's really enjoying the ability to learn about crypto, DeFi, NFTs, and earn at the same time. I think that's one of the cool parts is you're taking these short, gamified courses, and then you're able to earn throughout that process. We have a few really exciting components that are launching with Learn. So that was just the V1, but just to give you context, about 140,000 courses have been completed so far.
Nice.
So what we're seeing is, not only do people, love taking the courses, they're taking many of them. And then on top of that, we're going to start releasing a few new incentive mechanisms around Learn. I'm happy to share a few of the exclusives.
Nice.
With the coders. Great channel. So first one will be in a couple weeks, and that's going to be incentives to share learns, which is really
nice.
Exciting. So without going into too much detail, you'll have the opportunity to actually, create your own unique link for Learn courses, share those links with friends on social media, and actually be rewarded for the course completions that are directly associated with your link. Okay. So the more you share, the more people you get to take courses, the more rewards you'll get. Another little hint there is outside of tickets, another reward mechanism is coming soon. I can't say too much detail on that, but we'll hopefully be releasing a teaser with that new mechanism next week. It's already being calculated on the back end. So people have been already earning this now since the launch of AssetDash, but we haven't shared too much details on it, but we'll be giving a little teaser next week. But high level, just continuing to have more content on the Learn side, more rewards, and then more incentives to share the content. And ideally, what we're creating is one of the best ways to not only track your portfolio, not only earn rewards, but a great way to learn about Web3, crypto, in a fun and engaging way.
Nice. Okay. So because right now, I have on AssetDash, there's a Learn tab where I can basically have going through a couple of I think the Young Finance. I think it's one of the top classes course, right? I can get tickets. What can I do with those tickets? Can I get more fortune cookies?
Yeah, so right now with those tickets, what they do is they basically give you more entries into our weekly giveaway. So by taking the Learn courses, you have the opportunity to boost your odds of winning the giveaway, of winning any single prize every single week. Now what we'll have is a more permanent reward mechanism with that, right? So the giveaway tickets, they're live for a week. and then they expire, and then the next week you get more. We're introducing another reward mechanism that will let you essentially stack rewards and unlock more perks as you stack those. So yeah, that's generally the framework now. And then the V2 release in a few weeks is going to have a lot more implementations around that.
That's cool. Okay, so with more ticket, I can get more tickets. That's cool. That's a good mechanism of Web3 tokenomics.
People love the tickets. The Dash drop has been going great. I'm really pleased as to how much value we've been able to give back to our members in the Dash drop. And we have so many awesome ecosystem partners that contribute prizes and tokens and NFTs to the Dash drop. And it's a really awesome thing because you get to come into the application every week and win stuff. And
every day, man.
Yeah.
Opening this app every day. When I'm waking up, I have my task on my to-do list app, AssetDash fortune cookie. I'm opening that. I'm opening the ticket, and that's every day.
Awesome. I really appreciate that.
I've done the first learn courses and honestly it's really simple. You have the duration of the course, and it's basically 10 seconds, and then you get your ticket that give you more chances to win, and that's lovely. And having a referral of those classes and courses, it's fantastic because that's how you grow even faster, right?
Yeah. So right now the tickets are great because they tie back into the Dash drop, which people love. And what we're really looking to do now is create more of those. One of our top focus every single day is, what are ways we can increase the amount of rewards for our members? That's the North Star. So we're always trying to figure out ways that we can get value and distribute it back to the community in some shape or form. So tickets is the first start. The deals is another component, right? Going out, trying to get the best deals in the market, offer them to our members. We just started doing whitelists recently. Those have been received very well. And we have multiple other mechanisms coming out very soon.
That's cool. On the Twitter space, please react. Give me some hurt if you ever use AssetDash. I want to see in the room who is using it. And on live chat on YouTube. Let us comment, give me your number of tickets. I have 400. I open 400 tickets. If you have more than me, please let me know because I'm not gonna be happy for the rest of the stream if you open more tickets than me. But yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I'll give a little teaser too with one of the new reward mechanisms that we have coming out that I was just alluding to. Your previous tickets will count towards that new mechanism. So yeah, that's. I'm excited about this because it does a really great job of not only creating a new rewards tool, but also rewarding everybody for all of their participation from the beginning. So
nice.
Great.
That's cool. Okay, we have a request from Queen. Queen Eth. Let's see. She has a question for us.
Yeah, I see some questions in here too. Let me know which ones you want me to answer.
So shoot first and take the question from the chat, and then I'll let Queen Eth popping up on stage, and then we will take a question.
Cool. So I see Joey here, right? Joey's asking, how do I get gold membership? That's a great question, Joey. So first and foremost, we'll be releasing a more formal structure on how to advance the tiers. Right now for gold, there's two ways that you can get it. One is from your portfolio. So we basically take and again, on AssetDash, only the verified assets count. So it needs to be from wallets that you've verified, right? You can't just copy someone's address and paste it and get it counted towards your tier. So from the verified wallets and accounts that you have, we basically have a system that takes a number of different factors into account. And then that determines what tier you can get based on your portfolio. The other way to get gold is from our partners. So you've seen stuff like, the Magic Eden boost, the Sharky, Honeyland went live with one today, Parcel. So now we're in the process of formalizing a more consistent arrangement with partners. So you'll have a clear action of what you can do on partner platforms to get gold. We'll also have internal quest-like concepts that you can do in-app to get gold as well. And then we've been doing these on-chain gold drops, right? Like we did the Arbitrum one yesterday. We did a Solana degen one initially. We've done the Bonk one. We've done DeFi OG, which took into account early blockchain data on DeFi pools. So what we've been doing is a mix of that. So the on-chain ones, we basically will pull certain analytics from the blockchain and then reward people for certain actions, right? So the DeFi OG one is a perfect example. We rewarded people who are early on DeFi on Solana and Ethereum based on the on-chain analytics. So with gold, you can now accumulate multiple of them. And then the more golds you have, the more tickets you get every week. We're going to start adding more rewards on top of that. So there's going to be basically a stack of incentives that you can get as you get more gold. But Joey, make sure you just keep your eyes on the learn section. When we release this format, we'll publish a learn about it, and it'll have all the details.
That's dope. Yeah, like I see like you have like patience, like 500 tickets so far. That's good, man.
Congrats.
Yeah, that's cool. Like 664 for Joey.
5 a lot.
Yeah, I know 100%. Yeah, and I think that's coming from the learn section too, right? Like people get more tickets from that too. So yeah, and it's fantastic, man. It's cool. I love this app, man. Sorry, Quinn, like on the Twitter space that I don't know why, but like the connection, it doesn't allow you to jump on stage. So yeah, try again. We can like see if it works again, but that was tricky. So how do I start? I have something for you. How do you start? Like, yeah, on YouTube, I just display a banner. Sorry, Matias, you don't see it. Like it's not displayed on your screen, but I just display like the banners on AssetDash. So you can scan the QR code that appears on your screen, or even like use the referral code that you have in the description. It will give you like, it's basically the referral link for the decoders. We need you to download the app from that link, because then Matias can see that we have a shit ton of download from that link, and we can continue a partnership.
No, yeah, we're gonna keep doing this a bunch, and we haven't even
100%.
gotten into the greatest giveaway ever, which you're the official media sponsor for. That's gonna be very exciting.
Wonderful. Yeah, we need to talk about that like in a minute, but yeah, 100%. And for Twitter, people just I didn't pin it, but like just come on YouTube quickly, check the link. But like, so we will have like an official like decoders referral code, and we had to have that one in like the partners list, man.
We definitely do.
And by the way, also on the decoders Discord, like some people like ask for like a channel to give feedback about like AssetDash, because they had like some they wanted to give feedback about the app, but also like some wallet connection issues. So I don't know if like sometimes even in like the X Plus Discord, like some people say that like the verification of wallet was like a bit tricky sometimes.
Yeah.
So now you have like a feedback channel on the decoders server.
Amazing. And yeah, just to comment on that too, if you ever run into any issues, email support@assetdash.com or just send a Twitter DM. I'm on the Twitter DM like all day. We are trying to make that experience smoother for people. I will say it just to also get this out there as well. We do have the proof of payment option for wallet verification. Yes. So if you don't want to connect your wallet, you can just do proof of payment. You send a microtransaction, and then we verify it that way. So for Solana, those normally happen within an hour. With Ethereum, it takes around a day. But they're not in Ethereum's defense, not because of the fees. We still do wallet verification manually for Ethereum. For Solana, it's automated. But yeah, it's a surefire way to get it verified.
Yeah. Like I did that when on my ledger, right? When like the I had my wallet, Ledger wallet. I wanted them to verify because that's where like the cool NFTs are. So I needed to do like the transaction verification. And by the way, like, are you going to get like the BTC ordinals too? Because now I got some and I want them on my portfolio, bro.
We are. I just got my first one personally a few days ago. And we're giving it away in the Dash drop this week. We're doing our first Bitcoin ordinal giveaway in the Dash drop, which is tomorrow. So
man, if I lose this one,
We're already chatting with partners to make sure we can get ordinal
Nice.
support. Yeah.
Do you know technically how is that harder? Like kind of tricky to get them in the access to the data? Like yeah.
So now that Magic Eden supports it, it'll make it a lot
Nice.
easier.
Okay, makes sense.
So that was a big development, and kudos to Magic Eden on that release. I bought my first ordinal through them, and it was extremely.
And what do you think about that? Like, do you see a future of NFT on like the Bitcoin itself?
I think it's definitely possible. I think also, if Bitcoin continues to take market share and increase dominance, I think there's going to be, a lot of demand there. I think what DGods and Frank and everybody just did with the Bitcoin ordinal DGod release, I thought that was super strategic and very smart. I do believe that ordinals will continue to gain in popularity, especially because platforms like Magic Eden, are rolling out support so quickly. And I was actually very impressed. I downloaded the Xverse wallet. It was my first time using, a wallet or any browser extension wallet for Bitcoin, to be honest. And I was very impressed with the experience. It was smooth. It felt like Phantom or MetaMask. So I think more of those integrations is just going to accelerate adoption.
Yeah, 100%. And like I'm pretty sure like Xverse, I don't know how old they are there, but like they probably copy paste like a Phantom interface because it should look really similar.
Yeah, it did. So they're actually, I think it's from the Stacks team. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's from Stacks, right?
Oh, okay. I was not aware of that, but like yeah, probably that would make sense.
Yeah, it is. No, it's great timing for them as well. I don't think anybody saw this ordinal growth happening. At least I didn't, but it seems they capitalized on that moment, and now I'm sure there's a lot of downloads.
Yeah, I mean, like for example, like even like the DGods collection, like 2 million in sales, like on a freaking spreadsheet, bro. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, no, really impressive, and I think too the way that DGods combined it all into one block, it was very, very strategic. So really cool to see.
100%. And like I'm really happy to see like the integration on AssetDash that will like come anytime soon. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, we gotta make that happen.
Yeah, I mean, is there a way like for like your favorite partners to have a way to give like more fortune cookies to their holders? Because that's what we want, man. We want fortune cookies, man.
That's a great idea, and I think we will start opening up opportunities to drop deals directly to specific communities. That's actually going to start next week, not on a community by community basis.
Nice.
But starting next week, we'll have the ability to launch deals only for certain tiers. So we put a little teaser out about that. But next week, we'll actually launch our first flash deal and flash giveaway that will only be for gold and platinum members. So gold and platinum, we'll be able to access the deal.
Nice. And that's pretty cool. Yeah, okay. So you start rolling out like advantages for your top power user. That's cool. That's nice.
Yep.
And like, okay, so if I want to create a course on like a course on like the application, like what does it take? Like, how does that work? What's the workflow?
Great question. So we have a builder that allows you to create the course in a few clicks. Right now, the builder is for AssetDash, a few content creators and our partners. We do plan on rolling it out where users will be able to create their own courses. That won't be this month, maybe end of next month. We're slowly going to roll that out, but eventually we want to make sure that users on the platform can go on, create their course. We'll probably keep it exclusive to members bronze or higher, and they'll be able to create a course and earn rewards based on that course. But right now it's basically like a PowerPoint type format. I can send you a video of the builder after this, an idea, but real easy. Put your text, put your photos, drag and drop, and you're good to go.
That's cool. That's pretty cool. And like, for example, I can see like a Xverse like tutorial, like how to download your Bitcoin ordinals wallet, like do that in 10 clicks and like, click in 10 seconds. And then that's it, right? Like it's massive. Like all of those opportunities, deals plus learn platform, like makes sense. And like the business model is just like creating by itself, because then you can monetize that pretty easily, right? Like as long as you have like a huge audience, you can monetize that like for collection project, etc. And because it's straight in their phone, it's a product that they check. Everyone is checking that every day because of the gamification that you have implemented. And
yeah, I really appreciate it. And I think also too, it's been very difficult to keep in touch with all the things that are happening in the space.
Yeah.
It's like an information overload. And with Learn, we really tried to focus on this short format type content where you can get a really good high level overview on these different topics. And I think so far people are finding value in that format, right? So instead of a 10-page PDF on a project, you're just getting like the quick bullet points.
100%.
So we really want to make it easier for people to learn about these topics, and hopefully Learn accomplishes that.
Like I think like it can take like some writing skills, like to understand like how to like go straight to the point in 10 seconds and like make it like makes you like capable of explaining something quick like and on your mobile. But as soon as like your message is clear, like it's really, really powerful. Like it's basically a short like that you have on TikTok and like YouTube and like but in text, and you learn something. So it's cool. Like it's really nice. And you have KPIs to back it up anyway. So perfect.
Yeah, no, so far it's going great. We're seeing a lot of course creations. And most importantly, the members are super excited about it. So
yeah, 100%. You are under something that works. Like product market fit is here, like and a user is here. It's perfect. One question from Digro, who I know is like a Spanish lover. So will the course support other languages?
I just saw that comment, and I actually just posted this in our Slack chat for our team. I definitely want to expand language support, so that's a great point, and I think we should do that across the app. So great suggestion there.
That's cool. Oh yeah, because right now like the app is only in English, right? You can't change like the language.
Correct.
Okay, that makes sense. And, like, do you have like an idea of like how many English speakers you have on the app? Is that the data that you track right now?
So we don't track that in particular. We actually don't try to ask members for anything.
Yeah.
Identifying, we're really hands off on that. We only ask for email. So for us, like we don't have that information.
Okay.
But we have got an inbound request to add more language support. So I definitely want to make sure we make that happen.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so Jigo, give the team like 2 days to add this support, and then you're good. Yeah, and like okay, so you have the ticket, etc. And I think we already mentioned that last time, but like I'm not sure 100%, but like why not like using like SPL token that will put you like instead of the ticket and stuff, like doing that on chain, where that puts you like a really like the almost like a unique value proposition into Web3, because you use like Web3 features. I know you don't want like the NFT, right? But like a ticket SPL, like a AssetDash ticket SPL token, that could be cool. And having like a price action on top of those tickets, that would be cool.
Yeah. So without going to too much detail and releasing too much information, like everything that we do kind of has that focus of eventually being able to get there and do it. I think a big reason why we're holding back now a bit is generally like the US regulation now is so confusing and not clear. So, we want to err on the side of caution. But what's great is we are building this reward infrastructure with the app. We do have these in-game type currencies, and we will have more of those coming out very, very soon. And right now, they're all native to the app, but you can easily see a future where those could go on chain, right?
Yeah,
but right now, we want to take it step by step. But I love that idea, and it's definitely something that we want to push towards. Right now, it makes the most sense to keep everything in the app and then make everything rewards based in the app, especially with what's happening with the Apple Store too. There's a lot of complexities around if you have NFT and things like that. but we will get there, and I think
Yeah, okay.
there'll be more clarity, and when we do get to that point, it'll be really exciting.
That's good. But like, okay, so in terms of regulation, so obviously, like right now, crypto and like NFTs are in a gray area slash or not regulated ish kind of. How is that important for like a founder that follow the non-regulation concept as of for now, when like not limiting your growth by not doing it, but like basically we are protecting our company in a way that a regulation that doesn't really exist yet against like execution on Web3 ecosystem, right? Like what are the chances of like the ACC coming after AssetDash, even if like you are a successful company and you're making like a sustainable business, etc., but like we are talking almost like about 5 to 10 years, right? Because like the law is not even here. So yeah, like I understand like you want to protect your company in the worst case scenario, right? You don't want to be like a security classified as security shit show tomorrow morning, right? But like is it like a paradox between Web3 innovation and like and protecting yourself against a regulation that basically don't exist yet?
Yeah, well, I think first and foremost, it's with that same concept of wanting to make sure that we can return as much value to the members as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, the best way to do that is to ensure that everything that we do from a platform perspective is in line with current regulations that are out there. And then I think secondly, the fact that we have this rewards infrastructure and it works in its current form allows us to continue to focus on refining that and making it better. Eventually, though, I actually do think there'll be clarity on the regulation side. I don't think it's going to take 5 to 10 years. I do think, although it's unfortunate, this, Coinbase, did you see the Wells notice with Coinbase?
For the stacking? Yeah.
So I actually think that's going to accelerate the process to more clarity, being that if it does end up in court, there's no better company to have representing crypto on that than Coinbase, right? And I think that's actually pretty bullish in my opinion, because I do think Coinbase is going to come, extremely prepared. I think they have a lot of, at least from what I've seen, they have a lot of evidence on their side. Like they went public in April of 2021, right? So the SEC already co-signed a lot of the business model and what they were doing prior. So let's see how that plays out. But I think what's good about crypto and Web3, everything moves really fast. So something 3 months ago, to where we're at now feels like 3 years, right? Crypto moves faster than any industry. So I kind of want to see how it plays out.
And we age at the same speed, man.
Yeah, literally. Especially the last 12 months.
I think like for Coinbase, Kraken, like the stacking issues were because they were hiding the fees of the stacking services, right? It's not the stacking per se, but it's like offering a services and not disclosing all of the fees behind the stacking activity. So it's not really like crypto related per se, but like I think it's like the more procedures behind, like in the back end of stacking, that's been like weirdish. But like again, like as soon as we have like clarity and regulation on crypto, obviously it will bring back Tesla, like the big boys, the real money into crypto, that for sure. So in a way, regulation is bullish for sure. It's gonna take some time, I guess, still, but maybe not 5 to 10 years, but it can go faster because like they started like a couple of years ago anyway, right?
Yeah, and I think what's going to happen now is you'll start to see more of a push politically, where people will see being pro crypto as an advantage, especially that there's a lot of money and jobs that have been created, especially in the US from the space, and so much of the value now is being incentivized to go overseas to places like Dubai and Singapore. So I think it's only a matter of time that politicians start waking up and realize, hey, this is a huge opportunity for us. We better not miss the boat.
Yeah, no, 100%. And one day you will have like a US president who will be a Bitcoiner, right? So that will change a lot of things.
I agree. I think that'll happen very soon.
No, 100%. And yeah, maybe the next president of the United States is like using AssetDash to check his portfolio.
He'll get platinum on the first day. He or she, whoever,
Yeah.
platinum on the first day. No, I'm kidding. We wouldn't even give platinum to the president. You have to earn platinum.
You have to earn it, right? Yeah, and like, are you going to have like more like like sharing features? Like for example, I want to share this platinum. I want to share this platinum card, man. Like because I can see some people like sharing. I think it's screenshot from the web version, right? And they upload that on the app. I want a button. I want a button.
You want a button? We should get a button. I also want to clarify too. I want to put something out there. I'm not even platinum on AssetDash, so. I have not gotten to platinum tier yet, but yeah, we definitely will add a share button there.
Yeah, because again, like and you know that, right? It's like referral kind of way, like you show off, so then people get on board and you use my code and then they get boosted, etc.
Yeah,
it's the same way. Just more flexing. I can flex this platinum status after a tweet about my BTC god.
Yeah. Oh, congrats on that, by the way. I saw that.
Thank you, man. But awesome. The story like with Jazz, like who is like also on stage. I was DMing about like, bro, do you think I should mint more than one, etc., etc. He told me, yeah, I think you should. And I minted 3, bro. I should have minted 6 and more, right? And I minted for free because it was my dust coming from my dust stack, so I'm good. It was a free BTC Digon. But bro, like I want to see those like sweet orange background JPEGs on my portfolio. That's gonna be nice.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that support. We'll make that happen.
Yeah, no, it's good. Thank you so much, man. And honestly, like again, like you mentioned, like at the beginning of the show, but like you for customer support that you will reply fast in Twitter and even on Discord. That's exactly what happened when we start working together, like a couple of months ago, weeks ago. Like I DM you, do you want to jump on the show? We were a small channel at the time, couple of 100 subscribers, and look at us now.
Growing. And I'm excited for May 5th. I think we'll get a lot of.
Yes, we can talk about that. But like, what's happening on May 5th?
Greatest giveaway ever. That's what it is. Bullish. So, do you want me to share some points on the greatest giveaway ever?
No.
Let's
go, man. Let's go. Give me everything.
So we made the first announcement. So I'll do a high level overview. So we have a learn course on the greatest giveaway ever. So you can go in now and take it. You can actually get 15 tickets for taking that course. It covers all of the recent information. So first and foremost, the greatest giveaway ever. It's a giveaway where you can only get entries to it through our Dash drop, right? So that's the only way to get entries to the greatest giveaway ever. It's taking place on May 5th. We've already announced some of the prizes, Utes, Planos, Bonk, Shark is giving prizes, DeFi Land. We'll have Xbox S consoles, PlayStation gift cards. So it really is going to be our biggest giveaway ever. A few other points that are really interesting about the greatest giveaway ever is, unlike the Dash Drop giveaway with the Dash Drop tickets, the greatest giveaway ever tickets don't expire. What ends up happening is if you win, then your winning ticket is burned, but you keep the tickets that didn't win. And then our goal is every quarter to do a greatest giveaway ever. So even your losing tickets will roll over into the next one. Yeah, which is really exciting. Yeah, and we'll probably do another learn just about like that ticket mechanic.
Nice.
And yeah, our goal is to do about like 4 of them a year and then make each one bigger and bigger.
Bigger and bigger. Nice. Oh, that's cool. Can't wait for the greatest giveaway ever with like a couple of D-gods.
Yeah.
Like some Medusa. That's going to be nice.
A Tesla. That's what we're.
That's the goal.
That's our goal in like a year, just a car, a brand new car.
You know what? Your greatest giveaway ever will be the biggest one when you will have a couple of decoders on it, man.
I agree. I definitely agree. And then on May 5th, we'll be doing the live stream with decoders. And on that live stream, we'll actually announce the winners for the biggest prizes. So we'll do the drawing live here on the channel. So that's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, so like everyone in the audience on the Twitter space, if you are not subscribed to the channel and you are a user of AssetDash, you should definitely subscribe to the channel because maybe, I mean, you're not going to win because I'm going to win, but you have a chance to win and like see the result live on the channel of the greatest giveaway ever.
Yes,
And open your fortune cookies because then you will get more tickets.
exactly. Opening the fortune cookie is always a great time.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, like again, like every morning when you wake up, the best thing you can do before getting some water before the breakfast is opening some cookies. And then you can see like the small pop-up will show you that you won just one ticket. But then the day after, maybe you're gonna win more. You never know.
Yeah. Fortune cookie every day.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
One day, one fortune cookie. Yeah, one fortune cookie. That's the best thing you can say. Yeah, Just you want to say something?
Yes. I didn't know if you're looking at the spaces. I didn't want to interject. So real quick, what Vince is saying here. Decoders, we're actually broadcasting live on YouTube at the same time as Spaces.
Yes.
So if you're not familiar with the channel, the show at AssetDash is going to be live on YouTube. So you can watch the giveaways and everything live along with listen to it on Spaces. A couple other things. I just saw a couple questions in the chat. I don't know if you guys saw them. Somebody asked about the Learn section coming the web version, which is something I'm anxious about. I think that'd be cool because I only use web version. I don't use mobile. So right now I can't explore. So definitely if you want to touch on that, Matt, if it's coming, I didn't hear you answer it, but I could have missed it.
Great question. Web version is coming out next week.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. That's freaking awesome. There's also another question about, will you guys decide to ever do an NFT collection as AssetDash?
Yeah.
That's a very good question. Right now, we don't have a solid answer on that. We won't close the door on, I think, any opportunity. And if the community really wants it, we'll definitely look into it. We have something coming out though that I keep alluding to in a few weeks that is going to be really interesting and really cool. It kind of plays towards that a bit.
Nice.
But what I will say is that it's something that we're constantly looking into, and we just would want to make sure that it makes sense for us, the members, all parties involved. I guess, what do you think about it? We haven't spoken about this, Vince. What do you think?
You know what? What I have in mind right now is like you can use like the decoders collection, and we're gonna swap the straight of the decoders collection, make it branded AssetDash with the green background and shit, and you can have like a t-shirt or like a uniform AssetDash uniform, and then you will be part of the decoders batch, without having like to manage any like collection, floor price or tokenomics, etc. That could be cool.
Yeah, that's definitely interesting. We're looking into it. We're definitely looking into it. I think in general, there's a lot of NFTs out there, so we would need to see how we'd want to position ours. But no plans, at least in the short term, to launch one. But never say never.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's awesome. I do have something from myself. Suggestion, maybe something. I'm a degen times 3 million. How about you guys integrate, if possible? I don't know what your workflow is and what the model is and what you can and cannot do. A way that degens like me can buy bonus tickets like cookies, spend 0.2 Sol and get a chance to win 10 cookies. Blah blah blah. You get what I'm saying? It would kind of be cool. It might be able to raise some funds for you guys to go towards bigger prizes, or even, just an idea. Like I said, I'm a raffle guy. I'm a degen guy. I'm always looking for ways to improve my ticket supplies and win things. So just an idea that I was thinking about. But again, I don't know what your guys' business model is, what you can and can't do. Like we were talking about regulation and things like that. So I don't know if you can source money in ways like that.
Yeah, great question. So right now we're not able to sell tickets for money. I think also too we want to keep it in a way where there's like a earned merit component to the ticket, where it's through being active, boosting your membership tier, things like that. But what I will say is we do have features coming out soon that will allow you to do things to unlock more tickets, right? So at least now in the short term, there won't be like a direct transaction where it's, you know, Solana for a ticket, but there may be other opportunities where other things that you can earn in-app, you can exchange for tickets or other in-game or in-app assets that we plan to release.
Nice.
Yeah, we should definitely do another one of these in like 2 weeks once this other announcement is out, and then I can come back and connect the dots on them.
Bro, like this channel is your place, man. It's your home.
We'll do a few more of these before the greatest giveaway ever. But no, that was a great point, and it's definitely something that we're looking into.
Yeah, and Ryan in the YouTube live chat saying like a cookie loot box. Okay, why not? But like watch an ad and get another cookie. No, don't do that, man. Like don't do ads. I don't want to like having like a fucking Candy Crush app, and when you have a fucking video popping up when I'm looking at my portfolio, bro. Like I don't want that.
Well, all of these are awesome
could be
suggestions.
decoder ads.
Yeah. Okay, I want that, bro. Please put ads on my portfolio.
No, all of these are awesome suggestions.
Yeah.
I do one last thing, and this is for you, Vince, because this is a recorded space, and I heard you say that when you went to get your Bitcoin D-Gods, you asked me if you should go for multiples, and I said yes, and look, you got 3. So just remember that. This is recorded space. I heard it here. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have more than 1. That's what I heard. Just saying, just putting it out there. You know, it's kind of cool.
Okay, so just like when AssetDash will allow me to send you a fortune cookie, I will send you a fortune cookie. That's my gift back for you for the help of me buying more BTC D-God, minting more BTC D-God.
He owes you one.
Nah, I'm just having some fun, man. Great show so far, guys. I'll let you know that it goes by too fast.
Thanks, man. And that's why we need moderators. No, the channel is growing. We need moderators. Look, like the audience, like the Twitter space. It's really nice. And it's a great addition. This model we're gonna work, man, for sure. And okay, so so greatest giveaway ever. That's pretty cool. So yeah, we have the stream on the 5th of May. That's gonna be nice. Like in Twitter space, like give me some reaction if you're gonna be here to watch, like if you're gonna win or not, like the prize, and something in the YouTube live chat, like are you going to be here on the channel to watch the result of this giveaway? Because you can win like some nice prizes, like. Yeah, so you say youth and like the other high-end like collection. That's cool. And a Tesla in 1 year. That's nice.
That's the goal.
That's cool. I love it. And so yeah, like any plan like on the futures, like do you have a roadmap? Because so you are basically like Web3 / Web2 like businesses and stuff. Like, do you have a roadmap for the long term, like over a year? Like what's gonna be AssetDash looks like in next year and maybe 3 years from now?
Yeah, so I think what's great is we're definitely in a spot where we have a great community and the members really enjoy the app. So our focus is really just doing more of what we're currently doing. So, you know, better portfolio tracking, better rewards, better learns, better opportunities to earn things in app. So really trying to quadruple down on like the base layer that we have now, which is a great spot to be in, because we found that, you know, the members are really enjoying these features. So now just make them better. And, you know, hopefully in a quarter, at the end of the year, next year, you know, members are coming to the app and getting more and more value, right? Not only just value from the overall experience, but monetary value, whether it's better deals, you know, access to whitelists, things like that.
Nice. And that's pretty cool. And like in the last couple of weeks / months, like you were also like raising some capital, like to develop even further and faster, right? So how is that going? Like I'm pretty sure you close it like fast, right? You're hot right now.
AssetDash is going to be around for a long time, and our goal is to continue to make this awesome experience. And thank you to you and everyone who's been supporting. It's definitely very motivating, and you know, makes us want to go harder and create the best product possible.
I mean, like, again, it's like because you give us a nice product that are better than like any competition out there, and like we can enjoy again ourselves, like the watching our portfolio going down or up. Like it's kind of funny, like when on the timeline when you see like people after like a bad red day when we lose like 30% of our portfolio, and then they're sharing screenshot of AssetDash. Sorry, bro, you lost money today.
Yeah, it's funny because we have people who they love to turn those into memes.
Yeah, exactly. That's cool.
Yeah, it's hilarious. But hopefully we can provide joy on days that the portfolio is going down. And I think that's one of the fun things about the rewards and the giveaways is there's always an opportunity to get some excitement and some positivity, even on red days. We've had a few green weeks though, right?
Yeah, you're right.
It
was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, like there is nothing better than like losing 30% of your portfolio, but get like $10 in bonk because of the giveaway, right? Like up only, man.
Exactly. That's the plan.
And like, okay, so what would you say, like, what's missing right now on the app, and like that you feel that it's painful? Like, what would be like the not the weaknesses, but like the point that you want to improve?
Yeah, great question. So first and foremost, the onboarding experience, making that easier, making it easier to verify your wallets. That's really important. Second thing is going to be around learn, right? So getting learn on web and then making it easy to share learns.
Okay.
But then that new component that we were talking about earlier, where you're also rewarded for sharing your learn courses, right? So not only just courses that you create, but courses that somebody else created that you like. You can share somebody else's course and you'll be able to earn rewards for doing that. And I think that's going to be really, really cool. And then the last component is more reward mechanisms in app. So whether that's getting more deals and getting more, whitelist opportunities, giveaways, things like that. And, new functionality that we're going to roll out, on top of tickets where there'll be other in-game assets in a way that you'll use to unlock more deals, values, even maybe buy NFTs, things like that.
Nice.
So yeah.
Oh, that's cool. And like on the web, like is that gonna be a focus, like to basically build like some, I don't know, like Udemy content, like where like people are going and make that AssetDash platform like their like homepage for like onboarding new people? Is that like also the goal long term?
That's a great way to look at it. I think, we're looking carefully as to, what direction it should go in. But what's great is the community is kind of giving us insights as to, how it should be positioned. But what we do want to have with Learn is a fantastic way for you to get a really high level overview on a ton of different projects. So if you find out about something new, you can go into AssetDash, type in the name of the project, learn about it, and earn rewards at the same time. And then eventually, we're already having conversations like this, but eventually, you can see a world where, a project like Bonk can actually add a Bonk reward to the Bonk courses, right? So you can actually earn a token. Yeah,
that would be cool. Yeah, and like, do you have like, again, like I know we discussed that in like the X Plus Discord, but like, do you have like a community targeted features? Like again, for example, I'm a X Plus member. My platinum card become like a X Plus card. Do you want to develop that kind of like features too?
Yeah, we do. So it'll start next week on tier levels. So as I said before, we'll have deals that are gold and platinum only. Eventually that'll expand out to other communities. So you can just directly, drop a deal or an opportunity to a specific community. I just saw a question here real quick from Ryan that I want to answer. It says, will you give incentive for others to make courses for AssetDash? Yes, that is in the plan. Eventually, all members on the platform will be able to create courses. That's not a this month or next month thing. It's probably closer to the summer. But in the meantime, you will have incentives to share courses that were made by other people. So that'll be like the first new reward mechanism tied into Learn will be around sharing.
Okay, oh, that's cool. And like, is there a way like, because right now, okay, so my thesis right now from the content of the channel is like to do content for the people who are staying in Web3 right now, meaning like the people who know what they are doing more or less with like NFT trading, etc. So it's not high level, but like it's not entry level content neither, right? Like I don't explain to you how to set up a ledger yet. I will probably do that kind of video during like when like this market feeling will be like more positive and where we see like more people coming back to crypto, etc. Like, do you think like AssetDash have like offering features for like veterans, like crypto veterans, or like more targeting like the personas of the user is like still like the people who are starting out in crypto?
Yeah, great question. So our goal is to have courses for all levels as we expand. And then we'll actually have little certifications that you'll be able to get as well. So, you may be able to get a boost, like a gold card, because you have expert knowledge on DeFi, right? For example. So we're still working out those mechanics, but we definitely want it to be able to support everybody from beginner to advanced.
Nice. There's so many possibilities, man. It's really exciting, man.
We're very excited as well.
Yeah. I mean, you have to.
Well, it's really fun. I say it all the time. It's such an awesome product to work on because we're very community oriented, and I use it every day as well. So it's a really great experience to work on something that you enjoy, other people enjoy, and I think also too, and this kind of goes back to like we haven't done an NFT. We really have positioned this in a way to just try to build something that people love, and we're not really forcing people to give us value back, right? Like we're not asking to buy into our giveaways or anything like that. The focus has really been let's create a product that the community loves, that everyone finds value from, and then continue to stack on top of that. And I think that has been like a very rewarding experience to build something that, especially in this bear market where it was not very enjoyable in crypto for a good bit there. But I think, at least from what members have said, that our app has kind of been a bright star in that, and has been able to give people excitement. So that's always awesome.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, and that's true. And like you have like Web2 and like previous startup experience too, right? So like what would you say like what's like the biggest difference between those kind of business and to Web3? Like I think like like personally like the fun, like the atmosphere is more like light than Web2 kind of. Like what do you think?
Great question. So I think the big difference is, and I've been now in crypto 7 years, like personally, and I've kind of been around a lot of different communities. I've worked in the space. I think the big difference with Web3 is really this focus on ensuring that the members in the community come first and doing things that provide value to those members. Whereas in the Web2 model, it's more of an exploitation type model, right? Where the member doesn't really get anything in return. And I think for us, what we've really made, a huge focus is to ensure that all the rails in the system are designed to provide value, back to the members, right? So whether it's the giveaways, whether it's the deals, I think that in itself is like very Web3, where the members in the community should be able to, experience the benefits, right? So that's what we always say is, as AssetDash gets more popular, our giveaways are going to get better. Our deals are going to get better. And it's because we're aggregating all of these opportunities on behalf of the entire community. So as our member base grows, those opportunities are going to become, larger and more frequent. So it really aligns incentives, which is awesome.
I know 100%, and that's exactly also like the model of like that what we are going to have with decoders. When like the more subscribers we have, the more like performances, like or like referral links will like be better for like company like yours, that you will get more referral, etc. It's exactly the same model. That's why like we think like the same thing, and we are in our own lane, like we're executing in the same direction, and that's why you're going to come back on this channel again and again, and we're gonna chit chat again and again, because again, like we're in the same direction, and that's pretty cool. And do you think it's like because like all of us are building publicly on Twitter and like communicating like 24/7, and like all of the transaction that what we can proceed can be like basically tracked and like our public available. Like for example, if I set up a candy machine, like there you will get my wallet, and then you can see all of the like transaction that I will do with like the public, the mint fund, etc., etc. Do you think like that kind of way of building a business will become like the default even for Web2 company tomorrow?
Yeah, so I think in general, one of the benefits of crypto and blockchain technology as a whole is the transparency. And I think we have a transparent layer that immediately eliminates a lot of the perverse incentives, right? Because everything's public. You can even take the example with like the banking crisis that we're seeing now. That bank run happens due to a lack of transparency, right? If you knew exactly how much the bank had, and you wouldn't want to do a run because you could see the reserves, right? And you've seen now with DeFi this entire cycle, it's held up tremendously well, right? Because you can go to Compound, you can go to Aave, you can go to any of these platforms, you can see exactly, what the reserves are, you can see exactly how much is outstanding, and then you could, make a decision for yourself, and they're all over collateralized, right? So I think the technology is in itself positions it in a way to create more incentives that align with, end community members. I also think too, like a lot of the Web2 type models, especially like the advertising models, our generation has grown up seeing paid ads on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, and people are clicking those less often because you don't really get anything in return for engaging with that ad, right? In this new model, it's really focused on, okay, well, what can you do to actually return value back to the end member? And I think that's also causing a lot of these business models to change for the betterment of the small community.
Yeah, 100%. And like, I mean, like all of the, like the company that are in the middle between crypto and like the rest of the industry, like I'm thinking about like, USDT, even FTX or even Binance, like you don't have the full transparency that you can have with like a Uniswap pool. Like you know exactly the balance of like the wallet. It's like public knowledge. It's like a multi-sig ones. Like one guy can't get those funds. At least it should not be possible if it's set up properly. And I can't even imagine now that operate a business in a different way. Like it's crazy. Like the shift is massive.
It is. I completely agree with you.
Yeah, and like you can't even imagine like one crypto founders not having a crypto Twitter and going on Twitter Space, right? Like how many years do we need to wait for like the next Airbnb to come and like join a Twitter Space and talking directly to their like first I don't know, like host, guest, whatever, or like whatever you were building, right? It's fascinating. Like this industry is fascinating.
It really is extremely fun to work in.
Yeah. Even if we age like the cats now, we take like 7 years per year.
Yeah, it's funny because it's like a double-edged sword, right? Because there's been a lot of things that have happened the past year, but there's never a dull moment, right? Yeah. So that's really enjoyable. And then honestly, a lot of the content creators like yourself, what happens on crypto Twitter, we basically created this whole it's an entire community where there's news, there's memes, long threads, there's detailed analysis. Really, it's like its own digital world. It's fascinating.
Even if during a bear market, like you can see the weekends are a bit slower. Like you can rest on Sunday and Saturday now. You can go for a drink on Friday night. You're not going to miss anything on crypto Twitter until Monday. Yeah, but like, I think that's great. Like, yeah, we like the. I think we wanted to talk about like we talk about like everything we wanted to like show off and like talk to people. Like on the Twitter space, like if you have any question for Matias, like don't hesitate to request like the mic. Just to let you know again, like you will be your voice will be on YouTube forever. So, yeah, but don't be shy. It's good. And yeah, like same thing on the chat on YouTube. Like if you have any question, if you will left anything like unanswered about AssetDash and anything else you want to talk about, feel free to shoot a question. But like, yeah, Matt, do you have anything to add? Did I forget anything?
No, this has been awesome. It's always great coming on here. I'll say, first and foremost, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, because we'll be doing the greatest giveaway ever results on this channel. And then we'll do another one of these for sure before the greatest giveaway ever. We'll have more updates before May 5th, but it's going to be an exciting time. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you to everybody in the chat, all the kind words. We really, really do appreciate it. And again, if you ever need to reach out to us or have any questions, you can send me a DM personally or on the AssetDash account, or send us an email. We love hearing from everybody. So thanks a bunch.
Yeah. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. So yeah, for the, quick request. Do you have time? Do you have?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me add the as a speaker.
While you're doing that.
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry, Jess. I mute everyone. Go for it, Jess.
No, you're good. You're good. I was gonna say before you bring somebody up, let's do a little something special. Anybody in here from the AssetDash community that's not in the Coders, hop in the Discord. Go to our Discord, our Decoders channel right there. Go to the Twitter. Get in the Discord. Tag me in the chat. Just tag Jazz. Say you're here from the AssetDash community. I'll give you an OG role in our community, which is gonna give you a lot of benefits in our upcoming mint. And then that way you'll be up to date with the future videos. So just hop in now.
Yeah.
If you're not familiar with our project. And like I said, I'll hook you guys up with an OG role, which is super, super dope in the community. So just hop in and tag me.
Good job, Jess. Thank you so much. So BZ Overload, do you have a question for us? The stage is yours.
You GM guys.
GM.
Body. So just trouble because actually using AssetDash, and I'm already a member of the decoders community already. So
And you want your GM role?
My question, yeah. Oh, my question is, I wish to know how the giveaway is drawn. Like, I've been a little bit confused. Like, how are these tickets being drawn? Is it like a raffle, something like all the tickets will be put into a particular maybe raffle system, and then or is it just by selection? I don't know how the giveaway tickets are drawn, like the final draw for it.
So yeah, the Dash Drop, the way it works is you're distributed tickets every single week based on your member tier. And then you have opportunities to accumulate more tickets throughout the week, doing things like opening your fortune cookie or taking learn courses. And then every Friday around 6 p.m. Eastern, we do a draw, and the draw is only based on the tickets, right? So your member tier doesn't determine whether you win or lose. Your member tier may get you more tickets, but the ticket actual selection process is run through a random function that we run on our code base. It goes through all the tickets, and then people can only win one prize per week, right? So once somebody wins a prize in the Dash Drop on Fridays, all their tickets are then removed from the pool. So I think a way to envision it is, let's say we have 1,000 prizes in a week, right? 10 NFTs, 90 something else, and then 900 greatest giveaway ever tickets. It goes down the list. So prize number 1 happens, it draws from all the tickets. User 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins, first prize. Then that user and the tickets are removed from the supply, and then it goes to the next person, the next person, the next person. That's for the Dash Drop that we do every single Friday. For the greatest giveaway ever, it's going to be a little different. What we're going to do with that one is the tickets don't expire, which is what I was alluding to earlier. So if one of your tickets wins, then that ticket will be burned, but your other 5 tickets will roll over to the next greatest giveaway ever. So hopefully that answered your question.
Did your question get answered? Good.
Yeah, I
Perfect.
think
Cool.
the answer.
Yeah, and I can confirm it's not because you are platinum and you get a lot of ticket per week that you're gonna win shit. The function is really random.
Yeah. You can attest.
Yeah, exactly. But I think after the question, like we can wrap it up. Like I think we could, right?
Well, yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Okay.
Again, subscribe to the channel. We'll do another show soon, and thank you so much.
Yes.
Really appreciate you. Everybody in the Decoders
Thank you so much.
community. This is awesome.
Yeah, exactly. I don't need to say anything else. Thank you so much for everyone from the Twitter space. Thank you for everyone who tuned in on YouTube, and we will see you in the next show. And also, I have a show like after this one, like the making time for like it's gonna be me. I'm the guest of like another show. So yeah, go to the Syndicate Network, and I will see you in another space. Thank you so much, and yes, I will. Thank you, everyone. Bye.